Also making news this Sunday, government is hoping to close its communication gap between international financial organizations with the appointment of Her Excellency Maria O'Brien as the Bahamas ambassador to the Kingdom of Belgium and head of mission of the Bahamas to the European Union. Minister of Finance, Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable Peter Turnquest noted that the communication gap has led to misunderstanding and misinformation disseminated on the Bahamas, which has not been conducive to a proactive and transparent relationship with organizations such as the European Union.
We anticipate that with the appointment of the ambassador to the EU, that she will be able to communicate government policy clearly, to explain to the commissioners and the parliamentarians there the case of the Bahamas, what we are and what we are not, to dispel some of the misconceptions that have grown up about the offshore financial centers over the years, and to explain to them how the Bahamas in particular has changed and evolved in its regulation, in its AML CFT regime, so that again, when they make their statements, it is from a knowledge base rather than speculating or relying upon reports that are significantly outdated.
Minister Turnquest underscored government's aggressive approach to comply with all guidelines of international financial organizations. And while he couldn't say if the Bahamas will encounter another blacklisting anytime soon, Minister Turnquest did admit government is making progress in its quest to avoid that from happening.
We are not in a position to say what the EU will do. What we are in a position to say is that we have complied with all of the scoping documents that have been put to us in terms of the broad guidelines for best practices. We believe that we have more than demonstrated our cooperation and our transparency in these matters. And we continue to have dialogue with the EU and its technical teams to ensure that any remaining areas of uncertainty or that require attention are in fact being attended to. So the short answer is that we believe that we have done everything that we need to do, and we continue to monitor and ensure that we stay on top of developments as they occur.